is a mod.
Yeah.
Something that I really, really like. I
A
love
mod.
the PSP. I love the PSP, the original PSP. I like the PS Vita too, but I have a huge PSP collection, and I don't necessarily like playing it on the handheld though. I would love for a home way to connect this to my TV. Now there's adapters, but it's not like the full screen. So a PlayStation Placeable mod turns broken PSPs
What
into
is
home
that?
consoles. It kind of looks like a PS2. They use the mechanism on the PSP so for UMDs, and actually there's a huge I'm not going to get into this. I only have one so far UMD movie. There's actually a lot of collectors out there that collect UMD movies.
There's quite a few of them.
So I have to look into this to see what it outputs to the TV as. Can you what controller connects to this? Because I don't know how you're going to put this on and then use a controller. What controller do you use with this? I have to research. Do I have to build this myself? So it says eStarland sources and more info. Retro Mod Works.
To make it easier, just do emulation, Max.
I want this to play my actual UMD discs though.
It's gonna be a crowdfunded thing. If it's a crowdfunded thing, I wouldn't go near it.
Well, I'll wait till it's refined. There's no video mod. It's essentially removing the screen, adding a Bluetooth controller board, and using external power instead of the battery. It's like 70% of the way being proper consolized PSP. So I like that this guy gave a lot more info on X. What this means is eventually the mod community is going to figure this out for full consolized UMD. I would totally buy this. I don't want to break the bank. I would pay easily over 100, 150, maybe 200 for this to play my whole huge PSP collection on my screen. I'd actually like to connect this to a CRT TV. So please not HDMI only. Please AV and HDMI. I would love that.
I don't think this is gonna go anywhere. It looks like a lot of work. It'll be expensive to do.
No, I trust the mod community. You follow,
I don't know about that.
You follow emulation. There's just as many fans out there that like to play a consolized solution instead of emulated. So this uses the hardware. It modifies it.
Better for me.
There's been a lot of leaps in for example, the Saturn. There's people that have taken a lot of disc readers for game consoles that read discs. Eventually, the lens fails. They have figured out a way to get all your ROMs, and you're actually playing on a Saturn. It works a lot better than emulation. There is just as many people on the modified console end as emulation, and I'm not against either. If you like emulation, go for that. I would prefer this than just emulating the PSP because I want to use my actual discs. I think this is great.
I prefer emulation. It's a lot easier, and 9 times out of 10, graphics are upscaled and it looks better, runs smoother.
Yeah, PSP probably you're going to get a lot. PSP is not hard to emulate, I don't think. No,
it's not.
But I already have the collection, though, Bruce. This would be great for my collection.
You don't play the games you have, Max.
Oh, that's true. All right, but I thought everyone should take a look at this. I'm going to be looking into this to see how much it costs. Am I going to do the work myself? Probably no. So someone that's going to build it and resell it, I would be interested in a year or two to pick one of these up, especially if I could connect the Bluetooth controller and it looks like a PS2. So awesome work, community. Please let me know your thoughts on the PlayStation Portable modified console in the comments section. I'd love to see, and let me know if there's any updates on this project for sure.
It's a pass for me. All right, let me eat my other sandwich before we do the next video. That's what I like about StreamYard now. You don't have to, you can stay in this room and do multiple recordings. And if you have people that need a link and you send a link, they could just come back into this room. You don't have to keep sending links. That was just hot. Holy crap. All right. What do you want to do? React?
No, I want to talk about the next thing and then we'll react. Okay, Bruce.
Yes.
Welcome to another video brought to you by MME and Kingdom of Nerds. Go subscribe to Kingdom of Nerds. Subscribe to me, please. I'd really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Get your comments in on this topic.